I want to thank you for downloading Cold Brew again. I want to thank you for downloading Cold Brew again. Thank you for okay, that's enough. Thank you so much for downloading Cold Brew again. I am your host, Greg, and we have another great show for you again this week. Not only do we drink and review some delicious beers, but we also go over our Thanksgivings. Me and Sorcerer Chromatic, we talk about our Thanksgivings a little bit. We also have our beer news, our cold brew list story. Ooh, our cold brew list stories. Here's for those of you with the travel bug out there. Places you can go to, some of the greatest craft beer bars in the US of A, and we give you their rank and their last year's rank, and at the very end we talk a little bit about football. We do this because Thanksgiving is football, friends, family, fermented drinks, and so we do talk a little bit about that, and also flag planting. That's the issue that I bring up. I don't think I've made a very good. I don't describe it well enough, or I didn't talk about it. I talk about my feelings about it, but I don't think I mentioned the issue in college football that flag planting shit has got to stop. So that's what we talk about for that, and yeah, that's about it. So a lot of fun in the show. Don't forget to follow us on Untapped and on Instagram. Oh shoot, and I hope you saw our last show that we did, and also the special show with Wyatt Wilson from I'm blanking Pinnacle Brewing out in Scottsdale, Arizona. So I hope you enjoyed that one. And I got another one coming up this weekend over at Tap That Downtown. I'm interviewing the owner of Six Bird Cider. I haven't been out there. I have a lot of friends who've been out there, say it's a great place, but it's all the way out in, I want to say Mesa or Gilbert. It's on the East Valley somewhere. Then I'll find out. You know what? I'll ask them, hey, where are you guys located at? Yeah, so I heard there's an interesting story on how they got their name. So that's what I was told to ask. So I'm waiting. I can't wait to talk to him. And yeah, it's going to be great. So it's another special episode coming out for you, probably later on this month, because I'm going to be traveling to New York at the end of the month. I won't be able to record one weekend, so might have to throw that in there as a substitute show. I can't talk today. I got a lot to do, got a lot to prepare, and I got a lot going on this weekend. And so I guess subconsciously I'm trying to hurry up and wrap this up so I could get to it and get to sleep, because I edit the show the morning before it comes out, and I got to get to sleep. I got to get this oh man, and I have a stupid story for you guys next week, so stay tuned for that. Talk about wasting my morning time, my productive time. So anyway, like I said, don't forget to follow us on Untapped and on Instagram. Oh, and I hope you enjoyed the last two regular episodes, not the special one, but the two regular episodes. I ran it through an AI filter. Let me know if you guys liked it or not, because I might be doing it again if it's worth it. Let me know if it sounded better or if it was just weird. They said they were going to take out a lot of the ums and the ahs and the dead spaces and everything. And I don't know if you guys noticed the descriptions. I let the AI write the descriptions too. I just said again right now. I let the AI write the descriptions of the show, which I thought it did all right job. It thought a couple times that we were drinking beers just because we talk about beers in the show. It thought that we were drinking those beers on the show. I think like the Kirkland beer. But yeah, let me know if you guys liked it. If you did, if it sounds better, cool. If not, then I'm gonna scrap it because I don't need to pay for that if it's not gonna be worth it. All right. So without further ado, and just have like 5.5 minutes of ado, it's time for another cold brew. Coming at you pre-recorded from Cold Brew Studios. I am Greg. He is Sorcerer Chromatic, and we're here to talk about beer.
Yes, we are.
How you doing this week, man? How's your Thanksgiving?
Good. I say quick disclaimer. I'm not sure if I mentioned it. The wife's birthday was the day before Thanksgiving this year.
Yep.
So a lot of celebrating and looking forward. Her birthday is going to be on Thanksgiving next year, so that'll be.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. A little twofer. I wonder what's that like. Like, you know, people who have birthdays around Christmas, they say they kind of hate it because, you know, they only get to celebrate one thing.
Yeah.
With someone around Thanksgiving, is it cool? Does it suck? Like, what was her growing up?
Yeah, it was more of the not ideal time of year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Immediate family, made it special, but she said like it was hard to do like big parties and big celebrations. Like everyone was busy.
Yeah, right. Unless it was like one of those years where it's like the week before, right?
Yeah,
Possibly.
it's hard. I mean, the 27th is it's cutting it close.
Yeah, right. Yeah, sometimes it's on the 21st or 22nd though. Every once in a while.
That's true.
But
once in a blue moon.
Yeah, exactly. All right, cool, man. Did you eat your fill of turkey? Are you done until next year, or are you still gonna get down on it?
We might, just because that's our daughters are very picky and finicky eaters. However, they're fans of turkey now.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's a very good thing. I still like it. My daughter's kind of I was already tired of it, so I get to eat a lot of leftovers because of that. But I'm down, man. I'm down for that. All right, let's get to the beer, shall we?
Yeah.
All right, today I have in front of me, I got to say I was ill-prepared. This week I did not go and buy my allotment because usually I go like on a Thursday or Friday, go to the bottle shop and get some good cans, some freshies. But today I had to pull it from the cellar. And appropriate, I have a Bourbon County brand Stout 2018. And in fact, there's some dust on the bottle. Isn't there like a country song? There might be a little dust on the bottle or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, sounds familiar. I couldn't tell you who does it. Anyway, this is the Goose Island Bourbon County Brand Stout 2018. Just a standard one. So pop off. What do you got this week?
I have from our good friends at Firestone Walker.
Mm-hmm.
I too went to my cellar and I pulled out one of their vintage offerings.
Ooh.
An older one as well, a 2017 Parabola.
Wow. You're trying to best me, huh?
Yeah. Little did I know. I already did.
Oh, you got that box. I hear you undoing the box the whole time, too.
Ooh, yeah. So, Parabola is their barrel-aged stout. I believe this one's advertised as Heaven Hill on the on some old literature I found.
Okay.
But I like all the little stats up front. Like the original gravity is 31.2 Platos. IBU is 69.0
Hey now.
units. Cases allegedly 8,000 produced. What's FG?
I don't know. Field goal.
Oh, final gravity. Final
okay.
gravity. Duh. Because it's Plato again. It's 7.5. Yeah, field goal. Let's see. Yeast is British ale yeast, and the color is 103 SRM. Midnight Black. Oh.
Yeah.
Barrel aged imperial stout. This bad boy is 14.50 ABV. And without any further ado, cap off.
All right, so right when I opened this beer, the aroma just fucking hits me. It's fucking it's in a good way. In a good way. Yeah, this one is excellent. This is I looked it up because I didn't have it right away, but it's brewed in honor of the 1000th batch at our original Clybourne brew pub. A liquid is dark and dense as black hole with a thick foam, the color of a bourbon barrel. And there's no foam in this whatsoever. Maybe it's the aging on it, but it's super flat. But I'm not opposed to that. The nose is an intense mix of charred oak, chocolate, vanilla, caramel, and smoke. One sip has more flavor than your average case of beer. Now I get that. I get some of that. I get the chocolate, of course. I also get some coffee in there. I get some ashiness, so that's probably the charred oak. So a little bit of vanilla because there's a little bit of sweetness in there and a little bit of creaminess. Perception-wise, I'm sure they didn't add any lactose or anything. I'm not really getting any caramel. And in the finish, in the very end of the finish, I do get a little smokiness, little Rausch beer type fucking flavor. But excellent beer. This thing aged very well over the last 6 years. And yeah, it's about time I start opening these old ones because, they don't get much better than this. In fact, if anything, it's because it's 6 years old. It's so flat. It's not as foamy as maybe a 2024, which I did buy one today. So in 6 years, I'll be having that one on the show.
Okay, well, while you're talking about my beer, I took a sip of yours.
Your
Well,
beer.
first, I got, yes. I too a little skeptic on the whole cellaring, but what you call the aromatics on this are they're strong and they're crisp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not like there's no skunkage in my in the sense of it. And I tasted it and ooh, got some flavor. You know what I mean? All right, but then looking at the box, I'm gonna read a little script on the box.
Okay.
Because it caught my eye. The 2017 Parabola comes with a twist, as you may have noticed that this label bears the mark of Kansas City, Missouri, in addition to our hometown of Paso, Robles, California. Indeed, this iteration was brewed, barrel-aged, and bottled by our friends at Boulevard Brewing under my close supervision. The recipe, ingredients, barrel selection, and duration of aging were all the same as previous vintages of Parabola, but perhaps this vintage's unique provenance will somehow reveal itself in the glass to you. So what the story behind this one-time collaboration? Last year, we unexpectedly exceeded our brewing capacity in Paso Robles, and so rather than deny you your Parabola in 2017, we turned to our trusted friends for help while we worked out on expanding our own brew house. As anticipated, they did Parabola proud. May you enjoy this rare occasion. Brewmaster Matt Brindleson.
Oh, yeah. I met that guy a couple years ago at Firestone Walker Invitational.
Right. You called him the wrong name. I remember.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing that up. Yes.
We present 2017 vintage of Parabola, a barrel-aged imperial stout that has been said that the only consistent is... It has been said the only constant is change, and the same is true for barrel-aged beers. Cut from similar recipe, Parabola evolves and shows a different face each year, a result of time spent aging in the barrel. Chocolate, charred oak, vanilla, blackberry, and coffee are just some of the complex aromas and flavors you will find in this beer. Parabola is one of a kind sipping beer, built to last and will reward careful aging for years to come.
Very nice.
All right. Yes.
So by careful aging, they don't mean like, throw it out in the sun for a while, then bringing it back in, throw it in the freezer, and then put it back in the sun. That
Wait,
would
you're
be
not supposed to do that?
that'd be bad.
What if you did it with the utmost care?
Like with white gloves the whole time.
Yes, what if I drop it carefully?
Oh shit. Yeah, so we'll that sounds awesome. I love Parabola. That's one of my favorites from Firestone Walker. So you lucky dog, you. Yeah, this was great. We're gonna rate our beers later on during our Untapped portion of the show. Don't forget to follow us on Untapped, search Cold Brew Podcast, and friend us, and we'll friend you back. But right now, it's time for some beer news. All right, the one story I have today comes to us from the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. Miller Lite is releasing a digital fireplace with a chimney-inspired beer tower dispenser for the holidays for a limited time. Some things in life are guaranteed: death, taxes, and Miller Lite releasing something you could have never guessed for the holidays. You could have never guessed you would have wanted for the holidays. This year, it's the Yule Lager, a limited edition digital beer pouring fireplace. The beer brand announced in a news release last week. According to the release, the Yule Lager features a Beer Blaze LED screen, which creates the illusion of a frothy beer-filled fire, an audio track with sounds of crackling faux fire and the pop of a freshly opened Miller Lite, and an insulated, removable chimney-inspired beer tower that dispenses beer. It also has extra beer storage as well as built-in stocking hooks. The Yule Lager comes from a long line of festive holiday offerings from Miller Lite. Last year, there was the beer cracker. The year before that, a Christmas tree cake stand. I remember that one. And Beernamints are back for a fourth year in a row. According to the release, the Yule Lager, plug in the base, attach the top of the beer tower, add the beer to the top of the tower, pour the beer from the tower's dispenser. Didn't they also have like a video game or like a 6-pack that plays video games or something like that? Or like a controller?
I think it was the controller. Now that you mention it, yeah.
The first
but
drop...
Did the controller have video games like wired into it?
It may have. I
like,
think so, yeah.
Like that Nintendo gimmick?
Yeah. They just the controller, or the Atari one. The Atari had one too, right?
Oh, yeah.
The first drop for the Yule Lager, which cost $250, was November 22nd. The next one will be at 11 a.m. Central Time, Friday, at the shopmillerlite.com website while supplies last. So there's probably they probably made 10 of them. So good luck. Anyway, that's all I have this week for the beer nose. Well, that too. And the beer news. So you know what that means?
I think so.
It's time for everyone's favorite segment on Cold Brew, because it's my favorite segment. It's time for the Cold Brew List.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, let me ask you this. As the year winds down, have you traveled to any beer bars?
Just locally.
Just locally?
Yeah.
Do you ever have like a bucket list?
Kinda. Like I want to go to that one beer bar that's in Denver, the beer Stout lager house. I'd like to go to that one. I still haven't been to that one in San Francisco. What's it called? Zeitgeist or something like that.
Zeitgeist.
Yeah, and then there's that one, and then
to be fair though, no, go ahead, keep talking.
Oh, and then there's probably a couple like back on the East Coast that I know I've heard of before. I know I'm going to New York in December next month for Christmas, so maybe I can go to one there when I'm there. We'll see. Not sure if we'll have enough time, but if I ever go anywhere, like for a trip, whether it's vacation, for personal or business, I will definitely look up beer gardens or beer tap houses in the area. Why you ask?
Word. Oh, well, I have a list of the best beer bars around the world specifically.
Oh, okay. Wow. What were you gonna say about Zeitgeist?
So Zeitgeist is a bar in a phenomenal spot, but it's not a beer bar. Granted, they do have a lot of beers, but like they're known for like their Bloody Mary Sundays and other various, shot in a beer type specialties.
Yeah. I get it.
Zeitgeist is a cool spot though. Like I said, there is a lot of beer selection there. However, I don't see them as a beer bar only because again, their specialty drinks and shots and combos and
Noted. All right, so what's up?
So, I have a list of the best beer bars around the world. Should I start 1 and go down, or 1 to 20 or 20 to 1?
20 to 1.
Okay. So, my first one at number 20 is in your neck of the woods.
Oh,
Glendale Tap.
Really? Glendale, Arizona?
No. Yeah, kidding. It's Glendale, California.
Oh, okay. I wonder which one's first.
Glendale.
I was about to say, like, which one is first?
I don't know.
We'll have to look that up. So that's number 20. What did it rate last year?
It's new to the list.
Oh, okay.
Number 19, El Bait Shop.
L Bait Shop? Like as in EL Bait Shop or just the letter L Bait Shop?
Yeah, EL Bait Shop. Unless it's EI Bait Shop, but it looks like El Bait Shop.
Oh, wow. All right. Orale.
In Des Moines, Iowa.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I know. Previously 14.
Okay. Oh, they dropped a little bit.
Yeah. New one to the list at 18 is the Silver Stamp in Las Vegas.
Well, all right. Whatever that.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
I'll be going out there sometime next year, and I will check it out. Or try to check it out.
I'm looking it up right now. Keep going.
Okay. Number 17, Romero's 9K Club. I'm sorry. K9 Club.
Okay. Oh, Canine Club. Like with dogs and shit?
Apparently. Out of Lafayette, Colorado. They're new to the list as well.
Oh, okay.
16, Flint's Manor. Out of Denver, Colorado.
Yeah.
New to the list, Flint's Manor. So where's the Silver Stamp? Did you find it?
Yeah, it's off of 15. It is Is it? It's near Coolsville Tattoo.
Off the strip.
Yeah, I'm South Las Vegas Strip. It is north of the Sahara. Oh, it's north of the Strat. Oh, you know where it's by? It's by Abel Baker Brewing Company. And I've been there. It's just like right around the corner from there. Huh. All right. That's a cool little. That's a really good beer spot because there's another beer bar over there called Cerveza.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I've been to Abel Baker. I have not been to Cerveza, and now there's another one that we could try out. The Silver Stamp. All right. Next time we gotta stay at the Strat's pretty cheap. That's a cheap stay now.
There's a reason for that.
Right.
Okay. 15. I'm not sure how to say this. Novar Res.
Okay. All right.
Novarez?
Oh, I know a guy by that name.
Yeah. No, okay. It's Novare. Next word, RES.
Okay. Novare Res?
Yeah.
All right.
That's in Portland, Maine.
Oh,
they were previously
okay.
number 4. Exactly. Number 14, Belmont Station in Portland, Oregon.
Oh, there's a Belmont in Oregon, huh? I thought it was back in New York.
Just like there's a Portland in Maine.
There's one on each coast.
Yeah. Now, this is interesting. Belmont Station, they're 14, but previously they were 15. So, hey, climbing up with a bullet.
Just a little bit. Yeah. Slow bullet, but yeah.
13, Salud Beer Shop in Charlotte, North Carolina.
I like it.
Yeah. Here's one. Previously 16, now 13. So they're climbing too. Next one, new to the list, Blind Lady Ale House in San Diego.
Oh, I like that name.
Here's one, number 11, with various locations. Previously 17, The Yard House.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised because it's the chain. I thought this would be just like one-offs or, like mom and pops, so to speak.
Right. I also think, too, I mean, they have, the restaurant aspect of it as well. It's not just a beer bar.
And the one over here.
It qualifies as a beer bar.
Yeah.
That's their number thing. But.
The restaurant over here, the one over here in Glendale, their cook or their chef or their restaurant, the food's good. Let's put it that way. Over here, the food's really good.
Nice. Number 10, a beer club, Eugene, Oregon. I think I went to that one.
Oh, a beer club, huh?
Yeah.
That's very unassuming name, but I like it though. Simple.
They're 10, or they're new to the list. I'm sorry.
Okay.
10. Here's one, number 9, previously 18, the Beer Mongers.
Yeah.
In Portland, Oregon. Hey, Oregon. They're all over this list.
Yeah.
Here we go, number 8, previously number 10. Orange and Brüe.
That's an Orange and Brüe? That's pretty easy to remember.
In Downers Grove, Illinois.
Oh, nice.
Here's one, number 7, the Casual Pint.
Oh, yeah, that's another chain. We have one in here in Phoenix.
Yeah, as I say, it's various locations. I don't know if they're out in this area.
You could buy your own franchise if you want.
Yeah. Start your own if you want one to buy.
No, I'm serious. Like there's multiple owners. That's why it's various locations because it's a franchise.
Right. Number 6. I love the name of this one. The Beer Temple.
Oh, okay. I remember wasn't there a club down in San Jose called the Temple for a while?
Yeah. I might still be there.
Still a good name though.
Yeah. So this is the Beer Temple in Chicago.
Oh, all right.
That's number 6. Previously 9. Here we go. Number 5. Another Chicago spot. Previously number 1. Dropped to 5.
Yeah.
Hop Leaf.
Oh, okay. All right. Not familiar with it, but it's still a pretty cool name.
Yes, indeed. Number 4, the Brick Store Pub.
All right. Is that in Legoland?
Yes, it's in Atlanta.
Oh, okay. The second Legoland.
Previously 5. Number 3, Monk's Cafe.
Oh, nice.
In Philadelphia. Previously number 2.
Is that
number 2?
Wait, hold on. Isn't that the name of the coffee shop that Jerry and George and Elaine used to go to? Monk's?
Oh, yeah. Monk's.
But they have a big salad there.
Hey, pro tip.
Yeah.
If you go to Monk's, bring your own syrup.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
All right.
What was it, Monk's? Okay, number 2. Previously, number 11. At various locations, The Whale.
Oh, okay. That's a big jump. We don't have any whales out here. We have a place called Sleepy Whale, but it's not the whale. It's not part of that conglomerate or the franchise.
The chain.
Or the chain, yeah.
Right. And then number 1, Previously number 3.
Ooh, another jump.
Out of San Francisco, California.
I guess.
Toronado.
Oh, I've heard of that place before. Have you ever been? Have you ever been there? I have not.
Yeah, I've been there several times.
Oh, okay.
I thought you went with me once.
Nah, not me.
Who was that guy? I thought it was a drink. Oh.
Must have been a good-looking dude, but that wasn't me.
Oh. Well, there you have it. So there's some notes to take and places to venture for next year.
Very nice. What were your impressions of Toronado when you went there?
I liked it. Once I went after the SF International Beer Festival when that was like one of the only games in town. So I was tossed when I went, you know.
So you don't remember too much that time.
No, I remember. At the same time, I didn't enjoy it to the fullest because like I was basically one and done.
Yeah. You're like after the one, you're like, all right, let's go.
Right.
But good selection though, as far as you remember.
Oh yeah, definitely good selection.
I figure all these really are hyper local for the most part, and with some of the a little bit larger breweries from the same region, infiltrating some of the tap handles.
Right.
But yeah, very nice. It doesn't matter where you go, as long as you drink local and you're gonna find something you like. All right, man.
Definitely.
Great list. How's your beer treating you?
Good, man. Still sipping on it. But delicious. I mean, phenomenal. I don't know how much it is just because it's a straight up awesome beer or that the bottle conditioning did chip in a little bit.
Yeah. Is it what size bottle is it? Because I know the Firestone Walker went from the bombers to the 16, maybe now they're now to 12 ounce. What size did you get?
It's a 12.
Oh, okay. All right. So they were at 12 at that point.
Little short neck, yeah.
All right, very nice. So see Parabola 2017. There we go. All right. Oh, they had a Scotch Parabola variant back then, but you had the regular one. What would you like to rate this beer at?
Oh, geez. I mean, I got to give it a 4 easy, maybe even higher.
I would go higher. Only because I'm biased.
4.25.
All right. Overall rating right now of 4.44. 4 of our friends have rated it for an average of 4.56. Ulysses B checked in a bunch of times. Aztec 77 gave it a 5 a couple of times. And Matt H gave it a 4.5. Niaz gave it a 5. Matt H, another 4.5. Aztecs all over this fucking one. Christian M gave it a 4.25. So just right with you right there. Check in 4.25. And what notes would you like to leave for it?
Well, geez. Rich.
Mm-hmm.
Bold.
Yeah.
Yet smooth.
I'm going to first I'm going to copy that because I'm going to say the same fucking thing for my beer because that's exactly what it is, man. Oh, it's Stout Show, right? Stout Show. It's all right. So I have by Bourbon or Goose Island, their Bourbon County brand stout, just the original or the standard. Let me see here. Oh, there it is right there. Bourbon County brand stout 2018 overall rating of 4.47. 6 of our friends have rated it for a 4.38. I'm going to give it a 4.5. Nico B gave it a 4.5. Grieg gave it a 4.5. It's a series. I don't know if it's Greg or Grieg. Greig. How would you pronounce that? It might be Greg.
Yeah, like Craig.
Yeah. Tyler M gave it a 4. Oh, he's hating. Jake J gave it a 3.75. Oh, he's hating too. Jace gave it. Oh, but this is back in 2018 though. They didn't let it age for fucking 6 years. They did. They didn't re-rate it. So I'm gonna give this a 4.5. Let me go back. Check in 4.5, and then I'm just gonna paste exactly what you said because I have no originality in my bones. Save and check in. Very nice. So how's your Thanksgiving, man? What was your favorite dish that you had this year in Thanksgiving? Anything stuck out, or was it all pretty much delicious all around?
It was good all around. However, my brother-in-law did a deep fried turkey.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah, he did them pretty well. All right, he did pretty good. So we had we were like the kids in the stovetop commercial. We had two different Thanksgivings.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so we had an earlier one at my mother-in-law's house, and I don't know if you ever had one, but the honey baked hams.
It's been a long time, but I'm not a big ham fan, so.
Neither am I, but you can't go wrong with these bad boys, man. They know what they're doing over there.
Oh yeah, but and I'm always polite, and I'll always take a little slice.
Yeah, I mean, she got like the pre-made one that you just
spiral cut and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean that was good, and yeah, like I'm not a big ham fan. Mm-hmm. However, that ham definitely was a notable one.
A highlight
and
for
then,
you.
Yeah, and then the deep fried turkey.
Oh, nice. It's been a long time since I had a deep fried turkey. And what kind of oil did you use? Vegetable oil, peanut oil?
Peanut.
Oh, okay, cool. So no one had an allergy, because you have to be careful for that shit,
No, well the peanut allergy isn't in the oil part of the peanut.
Oh, is it? It's not? Oh, I didn't know that.
No.
What part is it?
Yeah, I learned that. It's in the actual I don't know, the mantle of the peanut or the meat of the peanut, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, okay. So the protein in there.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Oh.
I actually learned that in that, what's that Alton brand? How to Boil Water or Good Eats or whatever.
I don't know. He's had so many different programs. I forget.
Yeah, the Good Eats. Like, even though he's anti-frying turkey, just for safety, he's like, if I were to do it, this is how I'd do it. And he, shared a lot of things. But he said the low smoke point peanut oil is perfect for this. And then he goes, and for the peanut allergies, the allergy part is not in the oil. It's in the actual, like I said, mantle or substance of the peanut.
Oh, okay. I had no idea. Anyway, very nice. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've had a deep fried turkey. Got to do it again soon, one of these days.
Word.
So, as you very well know, our parents drove down for Thanksgiving this year, and it was cool. This is the first time they ever come down for Thanksgiving that I remember. I know they come down for Christmas a couple times, but it was nice having them down here. I mean, we didn't have anything crazy out there as far as something remarkable, but the self high five. I got to pat myself on the back. I baked the apple pie again. It came out great, man. Everyone loved it. So I'm gonna say my apple pie was the best.
There you go.
Yeah, it was a good time. Had fun. Played board games all night. Drank some good wine and good beer, and yeah, just had a awesome fucking Thanksgiving. I think that's as long as nothing tragic happens, it's got to be a rank up right up there with one of the bests.
That's cool, and I'm happy our parents made it up there with you. The shoot, I forgot what we did for Thanksgiving the year before.
Probably did a double dip again.
No, because my wife's family doesn't live close enough to do that. Oh,
okay. Oh, you know what I wanted to bring up was a couple things. Today we this Saturday, actually it's Sunday now over here. Went to go see Moana 2.
Oh.
And that thing is doing well. And I know we did the Rock, like the Rock's worst box office flops but he was an executive producer on this one, so he, no matter how bad Red 1 did, he's making fucking hand over fist on Moana 2 because I think it helped break a record for Thanksgiving weekend.
Oh, nice.
And it was fun. It was funny. A little boring in the beginning. Kind of, there was a few jokes or a few of the storylines kind of like, I saw it coming, predictable. But overall, I thought it was a fun movie, good time. A lot of people laughing at the jokes, and a lot of people left feeling good about it. And I know I did too. So, yeah, I recommend going and seeing it. And there's also a post-credit scene, so just wait.
Yeah. Is it for Moana 3?
Dude, there might be a Moana 3, 4, 5 after this fucking post-credit scene.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Let's see what else.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. What's that one called? Red One Down?
Just Red 1.
Oh.
You're mixing it with Black Hawk Down, but no, just Red 1.
I had a friend who saw Red One.
Yeah.
With his son, and they liked it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, good for them. Like I'm not saying it's a bad movie. It's not performing well.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, as far as like ticket sales, it's not doing well at all. So I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's good that they liked it because I'm sure some people liked it.
Sure they.
All right, one more thing. It's a little bit more controversial, so if you're sensitive, please tune out. Thank you, and see next week. See you next week. Yeah. No, the Ohio State Michigan game. Did you see the end?
Oh yeah. Well, dude. Okay, so college football, it is rivalry week or championship week, whatever. And yeah, Ohio State got out of hand because they were pepper spraying kids or whatever. Or people got pepper sprayed?
Yeah, at the end because there was a fight going on the field, several fights.
Yeah, but like North Carolina and North Carolina State, they got into a fight. Arizona and Arizona State got into a fight. In fact, the head coach was the one that. So Arizona won at Arizona State, so they planted the fight. No, Arizona State won at Arizona.
Yeah,
and they planted the spear in the middle of the lawn or the field lawn. But no, I think it was Florida State. Florida State's head coach. The Florida State lost to Florida, and Florida planted their flag. And the head coach even ran out there with the players to get it out of the ground. It was crazy.
And I remember the whole Nick Bosa thing in the NFL, and then I started looking it up. So I'm like, what? And people credit Baker Mayfield was the one who fucking started this shit.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. That's Bosa's celebration, but he was mocking Baker when he did it the first time. So. Right.
Can we just stop this? It's stupid. People getting fucking pepper sprayed on the field, feelings getting hurt, students getting trampled. There's no point in doing it. It's just, it's bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if anything,
it's getting out of hand.
Doing the bowl game, win your bowl game and do it in the end zone with the opposing team's colors in it versus, I mean, if you do it in their field, you're already asking for a fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. But that's what they're doing, right? They're doing it in the opposing team's field because they beat them on their own field during rivalry week. And I get it. I understand the bravado behind it, but it doesn't. The payoff's not there. It doesn't make any sense. Fuck it. Like, why even do it if all the bullshit happens afterwards and people getting hurt and pepper sprayed and whatever the hell. I know nobody. I'm not saying nobody listens to this show, but I know I'm not gonna make I'm not the voice of reason behind it, but I think it's stupid. Just stop.
Yeah.
Anyway, but as far as the football goes, the NFL the NFL weekend started on Thursday. They had the 3 games, and then Black Friday. That was a fucking close game. But all the favorites won. money line winners won.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Like that was the thing. Like I wouldn't mind seeing a few upsets. However, in my Pick'ems league, I took all the winners. So
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, dude, the Chiefs can't cover fucking worse shit, but they're like 11-1. So like, it is what it is.
right.
Yeah. So if you're in a gambling state, just never pick the spread on the Chiefs. You always go for the spread on the other team, and you probably would have won like 9 times out of 10 this year.
Exactly.
I was surprised on the Lions though. The Lions and Bears. I know the whole thing about the division, and it's like the national game, the spotlight, and the short week and everything. But I was still surprised. I thought the Lions were going to just roll the Bears because the Bears haven't been doing shit the last few weeks, and then they fired their coach like a couple days later. So next week, a new coach for Coach's Corner because our next update comes next week. How'd you feel? What did you? I shouldn't ask you how you felt about it because I'm sure you didn't really care because it's not your team. But what did you think about them firing Eberflus? The first time ever in Chicago Bears history they fired a head coach mid-season.
Yeah, I mean, he was looking at the door. I mean,
yeah.
What do I say? They got the number 1 pick. They went with the quarterback. I don't know if the defensive mind coach had the staff to develop him. I mean, it was just kind of the rebuild was coming. It just kind of they started a little. I mean, at the same time, that's their pattern, right? Isn't that what they did with Trubisky? They drafted him, but then fired his coach 1 year into it.
Yeah, like just 1 year, and they've done that multiple times where they get a new quarterback and a new coach, and then they fire the coach the next year, and then they have to
Right.
the quarterback, the poor quarterback, has to learn a new system.
Right.
It sucks.
I don't know. I just I mean, that kid made some good plays at the end. Time management. Especially if the whole fact that you finish with a timeout is terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Just.
I think
they were at least weren't they at least in field goal range to tie it too, or no? Or
yeah,
even win?
I think so. They were like, with Carlos Santos, he's a low trajectory. You want to get a little bit closer because he's already had a couple field goals blocked in the last seconds. So you do want to get closer, but time management comes down to the coach, not the quarterback.
Right.
So, and then, I just I like Caleb Williams. I think he's got the tool set to be a good quarterback in the league. I don't know if he'll ever win a Super Bowl, but he's a good quality quarterback. But when you give him a head coach like Eberflus, because that's his only head coach, his only experience so far, obviously he's not going to succeed because the coach is. Eberflus wasn't ready to be a head coach. I'll just put it that way. I'll put it diplomatically.
Yeah, I mean, again, he goes to the whole defensive side of the ball. Head coaches just tend to struggle.
Yeah.
More often than not. I
Right.
mean, there's a few that are punching through. D'Amico Ryans doing great.
Yeah.
Well, he's the second time, but Quinn at Washington is doing pretty good.
Seifert.
You could argue it's his OC though as the head coach. Yeah, Seifert, Pete Carroll, Bill Belichick. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I thought Bill Belichick was a special teams coach.
He coached everything.
He's done it all. He might be the next Dallas Cowboys head coach. He might be.
There you go.
All right, man. Anything else you'd like to bring up on this episode of Cold Brew Podcast?
No. Just hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Thank you for letting us be ourselves. Yeah, I'm Greg. He is Sorcerer Chromatic, and we'd like to wish you cheers.
Until next time.